¿Qué onda, gente? ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén bien. De vuelta, papuchos, en este juez gardo que perdón. Lo dejamos en un lugar piola. Piola, piola, piola. Perdón.
Look, over there.
Un segundo, ¿no? Estoy. Ok. Veo que tenemos un barco, un cofre. Barco, cofre y portal. Y
What is this?
The crest of Skirnir. Never quite as smart as he thought.
no sabemos qué carajo es. Bien. Yo haría la misión según... No sé qué mierda abrí. Haría la misión simulera que pareciera que está acá. Vamos a hacerla. Antes de ir vamos a completar esta zona. Ahora estamos Prime, porque mejoramos. Concha de la lora.
Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some old wrongs.
Allá hay algo, allá hay algo. Vamos primero por acá que está desbloqueado. O de ahí venimos. No, de ahí venimos. Acá. Después estaba pensando que podemos hacer la parte del desierto. Para que podamos abrir esas puertas raras. 2 de fuerza. Lama.
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Y
A
acá nos
wedding site.
vamos.
Now, why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
Otra misión. Ok. Bien. Para que un cable acá me está viendo. Bien. Bueno, acá no podemos ir. Acá tampoco. Está bien acá, ¿no? Ya.
Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you.
I know. I raised a son, too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, if Sindri has that covered, I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm.
Ok. Delta.
My...
Bien. Ya. Bosque barrio oriental.
people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left.
¿Podremos subir acá?
Reavers, of course.
Me pinta que no, ¿no? Bueno, bueno. Puedo jugar.
Behind you! Look out! Nasty hit! You all right,
Bien
brother?
podrido. No.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
Ah. ¿Listo?
Patience is piety.
What is wrong?
Please, leave me to my prayers. I await Freya, the great healer.
I am here.
She will cure me. I have been a loyal follower. She would not abandon.
I am Freya. What do you need?
Only she can cure my sickness. With mangold, mire, and
Hey.
poem.
Para. Cura
We must
para la
help
muerte.
her.
She demands a cure. She is dead.
She is trapped here, ignorant of her own death. If we bring her what she needs, she'll move on.
You're certain?
I'm not going to do nothing. She needs mangold, mire, and palm. We should find some. That brazier. Maybe it could help with those vines. Well done.
Entonces,
What did you find?
As you asked.
ahí.
A no console! You weary?
¿Pero qué será?
Must stop that token from singing!
Behind you! Look out!
¿Hay otro?
Incoming! Left side!
Oh. Oh.
It's explosive! Be careful!
La cara.
Did you recognize her? The sickly spirit?
No. There was a time I could recall the face of every one of my people, but sometimes I wonder if gods live too long.
I once felt the same.
Un ingrediente más.
What's it say, brother?
¿Cómo que dice? ¿Pegaré? No. No tiene sentido eso. Ah, pero ahí llego, ¿no? Y ahí, no. Ah,
Could be useful.
y ahí llego.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Y ahora. Mierda. Está emprendido, pero ahora. Ok, ya entendí.
Looks like that worked. Well, that did it.
Y a mí me interesa el curro más que nada.
That's another raven sent to the Tree of the Dead. Perhaps we should check up on it, hmm?
Accesorio de hacha. Y en peda. Me está ganando de fuerza.
That's everything I need. Let's return to the Sixth Spirit.
You would cure the dead.
I promised I would take care of my people.
You do not even remember her. Nor she you.
And
Let us return to the spirit.
Behind you! Look out!
it's unstable. Get back!
Have you finally...
We have collected the plants.
Could this be? I feel my vitality returning to me. I feel... Freya,
Por
I
acá.
am here.
I knew you would return. Even as the doubters cursed your name.
Thank you. But it's time to rest. You have earned it.
Thank you, my queen. I am tired indeed.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Esto. Defensa y recarga. O que tengo otra cosa, sí. Ok. Bien, ahora podemos seguir. ¿Qué es eso? Dice que no fuimos. Ah, debe ser ahí, ¿no? ¿Esto?
This crest belonged to Odin. A peace offering from my people. And a waste of good work.
Una cosa, amigo. Estoy loco.
We've revealed the inside of that building. Can you see anything valuable in there?
What? ¿Por qué no atacas?
Right side, brother!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
¿Por qué Freya no tiene nada? O sea, ¿se puede saber el por qué?
The gate's open. We can head back and get inside.
Me está cargando, ¿no? Ah, murió. Carajo.
Incoming right side!
Boom.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
¿Qué carajo? Ah.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
No creo que... No sé, amigo.
The creatures weren't always this ravenous. The ecosystem.
No sé ni cómo, amigo.
Spirit,
Freya, you returned.
Astrid, what happened to you? To your garden?
the anger you are. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, old friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
I will return, Astrid. Kratos, we purge this garden of poison.
Why?
The earth is a reflection of those who tend it. So long as the land is plagued, her soul will be as well.
When my garden blooms, so will my soul.
Dame un segundo. Perdón.
We have to destroy the totems. They're poisoning Astrid's garden.
Mierda. Ah, estaría adentro.
The family crest of Henir. Poor man. Can you see if there's a way inside while you're up there?
Anything interesting, brother?
Bien. Y acá puedo bajar. Bien. Yes, sir. Cambio materiales por todos lados. Una locura.
Hi.
¿Cómo?
See that explosive? Setting it off could help.
Ah, maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
Estoy viendo eso, crack.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counter spell.
Ahí. ¡Oh! ¡Qué que me sacó. Capaz que desde arriba, ¿no? Capaz que si voy desde arriba puedo pegarle. Que no tiene... Ah, sí.
Life returns to the garden. Good.
Totem destruido. ¿Y puedo entrar ahí? No.
I await the day when my garden grows
Voy a llorar.
again.
A ver. Tengo la teoría que si hago ahí...
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Bueno. ¿Cómo puedo hacer? Ah. Para.
This garden still aches.
Queda uno.
There must be more poison somewhere. It's finished.
The land.
Let's
It's
return to
alive
Astrid.
again. I can feel it.
Yes, your garden grows again.
Freya, how did you...
It's okay, Astrid. It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
Vamos, papá.
You've done a great kindness.
A temporary one. The garden will die again.
All things do.
Ok, bueno, entonces vamos a hacer extraer. Y bueno, vamos a hacer.
There's no reason not to try.
Cállate, Chancho. Cállate, Chuchito.
Oh, glad to see that still works.
Oh.
An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Ah, de
Before I
Lunda.
leave it,
Esto no es Ana, ¿es verdad?
Suspicious of her, brother.
if the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
Ok. Ya está hecho. Continuar. A ver. Estoy un poco perdido, la verdad. Un cuervo. Que un idiota. ¿Ya estuvimos o no?
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Ah, that's it.
Bien.
Ah, you found some of my armor. I'll fix it up for you real good.
A ver.
Would sure appreciate you finding my orb, though, since I am doing this for free and whatnot.
roto. ¿Pero qué puedo hacer todas? Ah, sí. Me hago todos, pues. Ah, necesito todos. Las partes.
Wait, feels like there was something else. Behind you, brother! Another nightmare! To the left!
Bien.
What utter foolishness.
What is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested Sather magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Sather magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
Un segundo. A ver. No vi qué hacer. Bueno, no importa. No podemos hacer nada. Acá nos faltan cosas por ver.
Nice work.
Está lleno de estas mierdas. Todo. Ok, ese está ya. No. Vamos a subir para acá. Qué hijos de puta.
looks like more of
Ah.
Linda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
Nos queda una cosa nomás.
Looks like that worked.
Sí, querido, querido.
Must be safer this way. We'll need to find another way around.
No sé ni qué carajo.
Now, how do we get up there, I wonder?
Not with those vines in the way. Looks like that worked.
My friend's souls are still twisted, aren't they? Give them the freedom of death.
Che, ¿dónde mierda
So,
será que falta?
what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking.
¿Qué cojones?
We should be able to reach the wedding site now.
Entiendo. Bueno, pero, o sea, yo quiero saber. ¿Dónde estará el que falta? ¿Cómo? Se puede ver. Ah, sí. Estoy diciendo que es distinto. Cuatro manzanas. Esa debe ser la última mejora, ¿eh? Estamos volviendo, ¿no?
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true.
Not now.
No, acá ya estuvimos. Ok, listo. Ya está. Toda esta zona está completa por lo menos.
You know, I would have beaten you
What?
earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again. Find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
Amigo, no me gana ni en pedo. Está loca. ¿Cómo me ha ganado? Oh, palo.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time,
Salto
foolishly
de
believed the peace would
la
last.
diosa.
Perhaps that was my mistake.
Ok, vamos a ir por acá.
All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same. Those scrawlings must be Sather nearby.
Un pasaje oculto. El orbe, debe ser, ¿no? Así es.
Lunda's orb.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
Interesting.
Ah, ya veo. No sé si... Soy una
That's it.
puta bestia. Dios. Tienen que parar un poco. Párame porque...
More Sather markings. Goonhild's companions can't be that far ahead. Look what they've done to this place. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Bien. Me está lleno de esas cosas, boludo. Lleno de loot.
That's all Lunda's armor taken care of.
Pues ya tenemos todo.
Should we return them to her?
¿Eh? No. Está lleno de loot. Ah, puta locura.
Anything illuminating?
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
Ok. Bien, Amigo, estamos.
Are you done?
¿Pero estás apurada? ¡Uy, pará!
It's explosive! Be careful!
Me voy a morir.
Good riddance!
¡Oh! ¿Pero dónde está? Ah.
The family crest of Kvasir the Wise. More like Kvasir the Inebriated, in truth.
Mío, se fue, pero...
I think that's the last
No.
of them.
Damn it. I knew these souls. I would have thought them smarter than to meddle with Sather magic.
They were desperate.
And now they are dead. Good riddance.
You blame yourself.
And
It will not lessen your pain.
let's return to Gunhild. Unless you'd like to condescend more?
I do not.
Perfecto.
Alka!
Incoming! Above you!
I wish things had gone differently. But these Sather are at rest now.
Por fin, gracias. Escuché un cuervo,
What did you
quiero ver
find?
si... Ajá.
Learn anything?
Flama, flama, flama. Habilidades. Esto está todo full, ¿no? Este no. Ok. ¿Y esta? ¿Podemos correr algo? Bien, ahora sí. ¿Dónde estaba la...? Acá.
Is it done? Are they
It
dead?
is done.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent, even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Tiro fax.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
Right. Business time.
Here.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Helga's been itching to get her ball back all dang winter. It's her favorite toy.
What?
Now, if you could find the rest of my armor set I left out there, I'll repair it for you. Free of charge, even. Oh, actually, any dwarf can. I just didn't think you'd get my orb for me if you knew that. Sorry, y'all.
Qué hija de puta,
Good
men.
thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. Okay. What'll it be?
Ok. Ok. Puedo mejorar la armadura ahora. No me gusta mucho, pero bueno.
It fits.
Ah, igual le podemos cambiar el aspecto, ¿no? Mira, están buenísimas, boludo. Están
Damn! Am I good or what?
full daño.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
Me gusta, ¿vale? Está.
Hitting the road or chewing the fat?
Ok.
Need something special?
Encantamientos. Esto me interesa. Bien.
We got more lip flapping to do or no?
Mimir, what do you recall of the Aesir turning on Freya?
Oh, he certainly didn't deserve it. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was... guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Ok.
Behind!
Behind! Look out!
Ok. Escuché un cuervo. Mm. Ah, no, no sé si. Mm. No, de acá yo no creo que le pueda dar. Mm. Nah, no, no, ahí no. Tiene otra forma. Desde acá arriba, pues.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious, throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work, but
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
Concha de la lora, boludo. Yap. Tiene que ser ahí. No te puedo creer. Ahí tiene que ser. De puta madre. No llego, boludo. Puto de mierda.
Kratos, I see something.
¿Qué?
Allow me. Phew.
una por...
I never thought I'd come back here.
Bueno, está bien, déjame...
Sigil arrows won't work on this. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
No. Yo sé cómo lo estoy haciendo. Crack. Oh, okay. Había un lugar que no fuimos acá.
What's it say, brother?
Reavers, of course.
Watch out! It's a soldier! It doesn't belong here! Protect yourself!
Loco, no empecé a romper las pelotas ahora.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
Ok. Humillado
Anything
el...
interesting, brother?
Los dedos del gigante.
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it.
Entonces no. No.
Look, over there.
¿Y qué falta?
So much about that day I wish I could change. If only I'd seen the signs.
Above you, look out!
Bien, bien, bien. Me estamos llenando de materiales, pero a lo loco.
Behind you, brother!
The crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war.
Vamos a ver de todo, ¿no, flaca?
My circlet's here.
Perfecto. A ver. Por fin un ataque como la gente, la concha de la lora. ¿No puedo mejorar? Así. ¡No, esa no era! ¿Qué? Ah. Ay, qué pelotudo.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
Brujas.
We must remove these creatures first.
Alka!
Look at this.
¡Plácale!
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment. After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
Ahí. Uy.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
Se va toda la vuelta con un boludo.
I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right.
Puedo jugar.
The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
¿Cómo que? Me falta una parte, crack. Ahí.
This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
¿Y ahora?
That's it.
¿Y cuál es la diferencia de lo que hice antes y ahora? La concha tuya. Ah. Ya cuando empecé a romper las bolas. Qué rompe pija que son, Oh!
It's explosive! Be careful!
There. I see the chalice.
Puta madre.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him.
Okay. Me quedó un cofre atrás. Wait.
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
No paro un segundo. Bien. Bien.
The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Y no sé, chupame la bola a mí. Me doy. Más fácil.
The runic word appeared over there. Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within, but this battle, you will not fight alone. Are you ready?
Yes. There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Mona.
The stone refuses to let go.
Mona! The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. My bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too.
Whoa!
The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.